News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a rehab patient suffers a life-threatening wound. A man loses his home to fire, and the Tribe Motorcycle Club has a toy run. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Monday, December 14th, 2015. I'm Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Her name says it all, Karen Strong. The Pahrump local has been through a lot the past year. With the help of her husband, Ron, she is still recovering from several bacteria, including E. coli, that were literally eating away her flesh. She stayed at a local facility, Pahrump Health and Rehab, for what was supposed to be a week after knee surgery. Now, Karen can hardly sit up after having a baseball-sized hole in her lower back. She has numbness, is seeing a wound specialist who hopes that the hole will close up soon. We need to warn you, though edited, these photos are graphic in nature.
Karen had a knee replacement November 29th, and December 3rd, after the knee replacement, they transferred her from Spring Valley Hospital to Pahrump Rehab here, which is also called Evergreen. The very first day we checked in there, I brought it up that there was a redness on her buttocks. I had ongoing issues that I talked to the director about and the head of nurses. And they kept assuring me everything is fine, we're taking care of everything. And Karen kept experiencing more and more pain, more and more discomfort. And I daily took pictures of the condition of the room, the condition of Karen. We finally got one particular nurse to actually look at her buttocks area that they had bandaged over already. And she pulled the bandage off and she said immediately, we have to get her to wound care center. It was a red rash, and then they covered it with some kind of bandage type material. And then they told us that we had to leave that on there for 3 days. The very next day after they put this bandage thing on, then I saw weeping coming through the bandage through her undergarments.
I was continually vomiting. I couldn't keep water. I couldn't keep my medicine. I couldn't keep anything down. I just kept a bucket next to my head because I would just retch. They kept telling me to take it anyway, and I'd take it and it'd come right back up. They tell me to take it again, and I'd come right back up. It's because my wound had E. coli and 2 worse bacteria in it, and it was eating me up, literally.
This got so bad that it actually became a huge open wound on you, right? Is that the time that you guys went to an emergency doctor or wound care facility?
When I got that one nurse to come in and pull the bandage off it, she smelled it.
Oh,
and she said,
horrible.
She says,
Rotten.
my God, we have to get her to the wound care center.
It smelled rotten for days.
I was under the impression that they were taking her to a wound care center immediately. And I actually had time to pack up all of her clothes. And they came back and said, oh, no, we're making an appointment. And they didn't do anything. They waited another week until they had the appointment at St. Rose Wound Care Center. The very first thing, when he saw the wound, he asked me, he said, do you think she should be in the emergency room? And I said, yes. And he says, good, because that's where she's going. And he put a wound care team of 4 different doctors together.
My life has been turned upside down. I know that I'm strong, and I know I'm going to get through this. Thank God for this man sitting beside me. without that, I don't know where I'd probably not have made it. I don't know whether I'm jumping ahead or not, but I just want people to understand they need to get involved and watch these people. They're dropping.
News 46 has contacted Pahrump Health and Rehab, who have declined to comment, citing patient privacy laws. A Pahrump teenager is dead and 2 other people suffered critical and serious injuries when the car they were in was rear-ended by a tractor-trailer Friday night on U.S. Highway 95, 15 miles north of Searchlight. Emergency crews were dispatched to the crash around 7:30 p.m. when a 1999 Chevrolet Cavalier was hit from behind by a Peterbilt tractor-trailer. The Cavalier left the road after the impact. 15-year-old Delone Booth died at the scene. Another passenger, a 69-year-old man from Henderson, was flown to University Medical Center in critical condition. And the driver, a 55-year-old woman from Pahrump, was taken to St. Rose Dominican Hospital in serious condition. The tractor-trailer's driver, a 65-year-old man from Spokane, Washington, was not injured. Emergency crews responded to a structure fire on the west side of town. One person's home was a total loss on Saturday night on Charleston Park. Pahrump Valley Farm Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene to find one travel trailer was totally engulfed in flames. The male occupant was checked out on scene by medics. Nye County Sheriff's deputies blocked traffic in all directions while fire crews tended to the blaze. No extensions were reported. The cause of the fire appears to be accidental in nature. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. No one was transported following a 2-car collision today next to Desert View Hospital. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies responded to a 2-vehicle accident at Wilson and Lola this afternoon. All occupants declined to be transported to local medical facilities. The accident appears to be a T-bone type collision. Nye County Sheriff's deputies are investigating. News 46 will return with your Desert View Hospital health tip in just a moment.